Here come the deals. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another under $5 eShop deals video, where each and every week we go through the Nintendo Switch eShop and we pick out some of the best games currently on sale, all the while staying under a budget of only $5. Now first of all, I just want to mention to all of you, my voice might be a little off today. I'm still not 100%, but I'm getting there. But that's not what we're all here for. We're here for the deals, and we've got some great ones today, and even a series that I never thought I would see at an under $5 price point. And just before we jump into those, I just want to take a couple of seconds for anyone who might be new here to the channel to mention that halfway through the video, I'm giving away 2 $5 eShop gift cards. If you want to participate in those giveaways in future videos, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, drop a comment down below, and check out the next video to see if you won. Also, if by the end of the video you're still looking for other great deals, I'll also be linking down below last week's under $5 eShop deals, as well as the latest regular eShop deals video, because most of those deals are still running today, and I just don't repeat them 2 videos in a row. Now, just as usual, with all that stuff out of the way, let's not waste any more time and jump straight into the deals. Just don't forget, if you are liking the content, one of the best ways to help support the channel, hit that like button. Now, our first game for today is a great returning one with a robot named Fight, back to 84% off, only $1.99, and will be running till September 23rd. Now, this game is a 2D action Metroidvania, however done with a roguelite style of gameplay. And if you've ever played Super Metroid or any of the entries, I would say from the Game Boy Advanced era, you'll feel right at home with the overall control style in this game. And for some people out there, this will be a huge strength of the game. However, if you've never played those classic games, you might find them a little awkward at first. However, trust me, at only $2 for this kind of Metroidvania experience, you're definitely getting more than your money's worth. Not only that, but it's offering you almost an infinite amount of replayability. Because of its roguelite state, not every playthrough will be the same, and really you'll have a new challenge each time you jump in. And there's even an option here to replay a seed that you particularly enjoyed. Therefore, this game really offers a lot of modern improvements as well. But overall, this was a game easily worth its full price of $13 at $1.99. It's a total steal. Now, our next deal for today will be on Super Magbot that hasn't been this low in quite a while, back to 88% off, only $1.99, and will be running all the way till September 29th. Now, this game is a 2D precision platformer. However, it has a very original style of moving around. First and foremost, your character cannot jump at all. And in reality, what he has to do is master the magnetic forces to propel himself around the different levels. Now, among precision platformers on the Nintendo Switch, in my opinion, this is a seriously underrated one. And I think why is that the control scheme here is so original that it takes a little bit of time to really get used to. And I think a lot of people gave up before they hit that threshold. However, once you get used to that control scheme, it becomes extremely satisfying, where moving around levels almost feels like completing different combos. And lastly, another bit of good news, if you need any more convincing for yourself before dropping your $2, well, this one has a free downloadable demo available. Now, our next game is a brand new entry to the series, and that is Shiro, that is now 50% off, dropping its price to $2.49, and will be running till September 23rd. Now, this game is a 2D action platformer that has some elements of precision platforming and other elements of puzzle platforming. The overall concept, however, is very simple. Find the hidden key in each level, and then make your way to the exit. Now, this is a platformer that I quite enjoyed when I first played it. However, I was really waiting for a sale because the downside here is that you can complete it in most likely about 2 to 3 hours. And at its $5 price point, it was feeling a little bit high. However, at $2.49, if you're into a more simple, straightforward experience and you really enjoy platforming, this one can be a nice pickup for a one and done game. Because overall, it still has some pretty nicely designed levels, some really responsive controls, and a challenge level that I would place at a medium, meaning it'll challenge you at certain moments, but with a little bit of trial and error, everyone will generally make it. Overall, a decent deal at $2.49. So now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winners of the $5 eShop gift cards. And our first winner for today is going to be Epidemic, who said, as always, amazing content. So thank you so much for the compliment, Epidemic, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. And now our second winner for today is going to be Chuck Skills, who said, sweet, I just picked up Mighty Goose, that game looks wild. And you are right, Chuck, that game has some pretty wild fight sequences. I hope you're having a ton of fun with it. So now all you need to do to claim your $5 eShop gift cards is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. So now if we jump straight back into our deals, we have another great returning one with Super Cyborg back to 50% off, $3.49, and will be running till September 27th. Now this game is a 2D run-and-gun shooter that is emulating the style of the old-school Contra games, pretty much from the NES/SNES era. And I've got to tell you, if you are a fan of those games, do yourself a favor and pick up Super Cyborg. I was completely blown away with how much fun I had with this game. Now that being said, fair warning however, this is a very challenging game. However, done in a modern fashion, meaning that you do have an infinite number of continues. So as long as you're willing to put in the time and mostly the dedication, this game is very doable once again. But once again, this is another example of one of those games that was an easy pickup even at its full price of $7. So today at $3.49, it should be an instant pickup for any fan of retro style gaming. Now next for today is that series that I said I thought we would never see at the under $5 price point, and that is the Metro series, with 2033 coming in at 90% off only $2.49 and Last Light at 80% off $4.99, both running till September 26th, and on top of it, these will be my picks of the week. Now both these games are very story-driven FPS games that even have touches of horror elements. And I've got to say, among the franchises in the FPS genre that we have on the Switch, which aren't many, this one is right up there, right after Doom and Crysis. And it really offers you a great experience with a great campaign that is really a ton of fun to play through. And honestly, I just can't believe that for one of these two games, you are getting it for only $2.49. I mean, this game is a no-brainer even if you're not necessarily a fan of the genre in general. And who knows, you might just discover a new love. On top of it, if you enjoy 2033, then the $4.99 for Last Light is really worth it as well, as in my opinion, it is nonetheless the better of the two games. But honestly, any way you slice it, even picking up both games will only cost you about $7.50, and that is another total steal. Now our next game for today is another one that could have easily been my pick of the week, and that is Going Under, that is back to 75% off, dropping its price to only $4.99, and will be running till September 29th. Now this game is a roguelite dungeon crawler. However, what is really original here is it's done with an overall comedic and almost cartoon-like style. In this game, you're playing as an intern, and the dungeons you have to fight your way through are actually failed tech startups. And not only that, you'll really have to be using a weird array of weapons, which is pretty much composed of a bunch of office junk. And I've got to say, currently we have a lot of roguelite dungeon crawlers on the Nintendo Switch, so it really takes something special to captivate your attention. However, Going Under does have those elements, with on top of it some really funny dialogue in between the action sequences. And overall, this is just another amazing pickup for this week at only $4.99. Now our next great game for today is going to be Thimbleweed Park, that is now at its lowest ever price, 75% off, only $4.99. However, you will have to move quickly, this one is ending on September 19th. Now this game is a point-and-click adventure game, and it's actually set in a murder mystery setting. And once again, this is another game that could have easily been my pick of the week, especially if you're into this genre. First of all, this game has some really great pixel art and a great atmospheric soundtrack. It also has an amazing setting in the 80s that really pokes at the age of where point-and-click games were at the top of their strength. And if you look around the environment, you'll see regular throwbacks to things like Monkey Island. Now, fair warning, this game does have some pretty obtuse puzzles. However, at the same time, it does have some modern improvements, such as a checklist of what each character has to accomplish. And it even offers an easy mode. However, it cuts out more than 50% of the puzzles, so really only take that if you want to just enjoy the storyline. But overall, till the new Monkey Island releases on the Nintendo Switch, this one is definitely among some of the best point-and-click adventures we currently have on the system, and at only $4.99 for this week, it's another easy pickup. So now it's time for today's Sizzle Reel of deals with some other great games to consider for this week. So we're now at the end of another eShop Deals video, and I really want to hear from all of you out there. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is just so appreciated and it really helps out the channel. Lastly, on the way out, don't forget that if you did enjoy the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on the notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.